Hey guys, David Kyle here and welcome to a new Facebook ads training. In today's video, we're going to look at how to create Facebook lead ads, how to set it up and walk you through a step-by-step process so you can follow this video and have your first ever Facebook lead ads set up in a matter of minutes. So enough of me talking, let's jump straight in. So if you don't know who I am, my name is David Kyle. Along with my FitPro web design business, where we help FitPro clients with their websites, with their lead generations, with things like Facebook ads and social media, I also run my own fitness studio right here in Cardiff. So what I do for my studio is what I replicate and help others do with their fitness businesses. Before we go any further though, I'd like you to pause this video and come join my free Facebook group. In here we share all this training from YouTube, we share loads of download guides, we share loads of content, so there's loads of ideas and tips and tricks in this group that can help you start generating leads. Now, one of the things I really do love about Facebook lead ads is you need zero software. You don't need anything else except for Facebook and the privacy policy. So let's dive right into that right now. So from your Facebook, you're going to click the little drop down here and press Manage Ads. When this loads up, you should come to a screen that looks quite similar to this one here. The first thing we're going to do is slide over and press the Create button on the left hand side. It's going to start loading up, so we're going to give it a name. So I'm going to target women in this ad. And then I'm going to let myself know that this ad is going to be a lead ads. And give it today's date, which is the 8th of September. And the last bit I'm going to tell myself this is going to be a 6-week offer. So by writing it in this way, it tells me exactly who I'm targeting, the type of campaign I'm running, the date I ran it, and what the offer was. So I need to go back in time after I've run a number of ads. I can see which one has done best, and I can see maybe the one from the 8th of September performed really well. Let's try and copy that and make it different or make it even better. So once you've got your campaign name sorted, you need to scroll down then to where it says campaign objective. We're going to click the traffic button and we're going to scroll all the way down to where it says lead generation, this one here. It loads up and it will probably pick out your Facebook page right away. If it doesn't, don't worry about that. All we need for the time being is campaign name and campaign objective. This campaign objective has to say lead generation. If it says something different, make sure you click it. Click lead generation, it will load up and we're good to go. All we do then is scroll down and press save to draft. So as this saves quickly, it's going to load up and we're good to go. So we've got the name, we've got the objective, and then we've got a few other bits. We don't need to worry about anything else on the screen so far, just the name and the objective. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to scroll back over to this little button up here and press back. So this will be kind of like your home screen. Next time you log back into Facebook Ads Manager, this is what's going to load up. So if this button's not already ticked, we're going to click this button here and the ad set's going to pop as one selected. Or alternative, you just press the text and this will load the ad set up for you. So we're going to make sure this box is ticked. We're going to scroll over and press the edit where the pencil is. When this loads up now, the first thing I want to do is change the ad set name, and I'm going to call this copy 1. For the simple reason, if I'm running a number of different copies or a number of different images, I just want to let myself know what one this is. So if I call this copy 1, and now I'm going to put the first copy in here. I might do another one, so if I go back really quickly, and I might duplicate this. If I'm using the exact same copy, but I'm changing the picture, then I might call this copy 1, image 2. So it's literally telling me that this is the same copy, these two are running the same copy, but this has got one image and this has got a different image. Okay, let's just go back. Let's just delete that for a second because we don't really need that. So we've got your first ad set and we've named it copy 1. So let's give it a tick again. Go back to the pencil. And then we can start. So the page, if this loaded up as nothing, you just need to find your page right away. You've probably only got one page. If you've got a number of pages, just find that page and give it a tick. It then may ask you to accept the terms and conditions. So I've already accepted because it says here you've accepted it, but it may say view terms and accept terms. When you press accept terms, this page will load up. You can read through the whole thing, or you just press accept up here at the top and it turns green, then you just X this page off. Once you X the page off, it says it's been accepted. If not, scroll up to the top, press enter to refresh. And when it refreshes, it will say that you've accepted the terms. Accepted the terms. Perfect. Then we're going to scroll down. Budget. So for most of our ad Facebook management clients, I tell them to spend between 5 to 10, whatever their currency is, per day. So this is set up as dollars, so I'm just going to go for $10 a day. The way you need to look at this, if you're spending 5, no matter what your currency is, and you get 1 lead a day, you should be happy. If you're spending 10, you should be aiming for 2 to 3 leads a day. That's why we don't really want to spend much more than 10 of whatever your currency is. For the simple reason, if you're getting 3 leads a day today, and you're going to get another 3 tomorrow, and another 3, and another 3, by the time you've come to your 4th or 5th day, you're still chasing those leads from the first day who didn't answer, and your stockpile of leads is really building up really quickly. If you've never chased leads before, it does become a slight problem when people don't answer their phone, okay? So that's why we don't want to spend too much on the ads. So we just stay with a nice number of leads. So let's say 2 to 3 leads every day. So it's not too hard to keep chasing up these leads, especially if you've got sessions on, you've got consultations, you've got all this other stuff going on. You don't want to have to spend hours and hours and hours chasing 20, 30, 40 leads a day because you're just wasting your money. So for this example, $10 a day is more than enough, or 10 of whatever your currency is. Let's scroll down a bit further. Then we're going to go into the audience. Now the audience is the people that you want to target for your Facebook ads. So some of this has been pre-selected for me, but I need to edit this. So location. I don't want to target the whole of the UK. I just want to target people in and around Cardiff. So I'm going to hover over and press edit. Scroll down where it says United Kingdom. I'm just going to press X on that and it's going to show me a map of the world. So we've got the whole world. So all you want to do, you just want to zoom in on your location wherever your gym is. Click drop pin and then drop it exactly where your gym is there. Okay, so it's loaded it up perfectly for me. I've dropped my pin exactly where my gym is, but Facebook automatically set the distance as 16 kilometers. Now, I know anybody coming from these borders around here, it's probably going to take them a good 30 to 45 minutes to travel all the way into Cardiff. Same for people on this side. So when you drop that pin, you need to go back into the distance here and edit it to fit where you know people would travel from. So 6 kilometers is almost like the outer side of the city. So I know most people in this area would probably take 10 to 15 minutes. So that's telling me there's 340,000 people within this area here who are between the ages of 18 and 65. This is the next bit I need to change. So age. We're going to press edit on the age. Now we only work with over 30, so the first thing we need to do is change the minimum age to 30. Now then you have to really think who are your target audience, okay? So if you work with anybody, but you know you predominantly work with females who are roughly between the ages of 25 and 30, that is the most of your clients are between that age, then this is the type of age you really want to go for on this setup. You want to pick the most average age that people are in your organization or people that come to your gym or business. So 30, and I'm going to go to about 48. Because I know people that come to my gym are roughly between the ages of 30 and 48. Again, next we scroll down to where it says gender, because remember at the start we're targeting just ladies. When we do ads, it's really important that you split genders up. Not because you do ladies only and you do men only. If you work with a mixed gender, you're gonna have to run male and female only ads. It makes targeting, it makes lead generation, it makes your cost per lead so much better when you split the genders up. If you scroll down to gender, press edit, women, and now it's telling me there's 66,000 people or 66,000 women between the ages of 30 and 48 in my 6 kilometer radius here. which is a really good number for me, okay? I don't want this to be much more than 100,000. If you're online, perfect, 100,000, maybe 150,000, but because we're a local small gym, 66,000 is a perfect number. We don't want much more than 100,000 just for a gym. And that's all we're going to do from here. We're going to scroll down. Nothing else needs to be edited on this part here. Then we scroll down to placement. We're only wanting to show these ads to people on mobile because we know most of the time our target audience is sat on their phone after a busy day at work, checking out Facebook, seeing what other people are doing. So where it says placement, you scroll down to edit placement. We're going to tick Instagram off, and then we're going to have to go through these. We turn stories off. We turn in-stream off. Anything else? Yeah, in articles, they can come off as well. And let's scroll back up. Instagram gone, marketplace gone, Instagram feed gone. So I only want to target people in the Facebook newsfeed. So people who have just loaded up Facebook and they're scrolling through their newsfeed, I want my advert specifically just shown to those people. That's brought my reach down now to about 62,000, even better. Scroll down a bit further. So leads, nothing else needs to be changed from here. So let's just go through all that really quickly. We changed the ad set to give it a copy one, so we know exactly what ad set this is. We chose our Facebook page and we accepted terms and condition. We had a look at the budget really quickly, so we're just going to go for 10, whatever your currency is a day. Then we scroll down to placement, so you drop the pin on your gym. You reduce the area to fit from the area that you know people would come and visit you from. You've got your age, you've got your gender, that's it. And then the final bit was the placement, where we chose Facebook, mobile. Oh, so it's not chose mobile. So devices, edit, all devices, click desktop off. We'll have to do all this again. So get rid of Instagram. So marketplace, stories, in-stream, in-article. So we're only going to Facebook newsfeed. So that then was a perfect example why once you've done it once, you just scroll back to the top and you work your way through it all again to see if there's any little mistakes that hasn't gone through or something you tried to click and it didn't work. So let's just go through to the bottom. Perfect. So again, that's just reduced it a little bit more to 61,000. Perfect. That is what I need. From there, we're going to hover back over top left and press this back arrow here. So if this button isn't clicked, all we need to do is click here. If you've got a number of ad sets, you just want to click the one you want, and then you can hover over, or you just click the text. So now it's loaded up and it's got a little error here telling us we need to do something. So let's click the button or click the box, head over to the pencil, and then we can start creating our ad. So the first thing we want to do, our page has been selected for us already. We're going to scroll down and we're going to find an image. Okay, so the ad set, the first thing we want to do is find an image. So let's X this off. So you can choose between an image or a video. So if you've got a load of videos or stuff on your desktop already, so you just want to click add media. Let's go for add video. We're going to go account, upload video. And then you're just going to find the video you want. So let's say if I go for this video here. This is for a video I created for a client previously. I would just press open and that video would load up here. Perfect, ready for me to go. If I've already got a video on Facebook that I uploaded the other day, I would scroll to where it says pages and then find that video I want. So let's say I'm going to use all these people who are using the steps and press continue. So that is my video chosen. As you can see here, if I press play, it's 22 seconds long, and it's just a mixture of people working out, doing some boxing, and just doing a variety of different things. When it does come to the videos or images that you're going to choose, you have to make sure they look fun, they look exciting, people are smiling, people are enjoying themselves, because that's the type of thing people are going to want to see. If you are a really big gym where you really focus on training really hard, lifting massive weights, then your video may be a little bit different to the type of videos we put. You're going to be putting videos or pictures of people really sweating, working really hard, really pushing themselves to the max to get the best results. You know the type of people you work with, so the video and images need to fit that type of audience. So maybe I don't like that video or I want to change it. I press clear video. I'm going to click add media and I'll change it maybe to an image instead. So click add image. Again, press upload images and you can find your image and add it in. So let's say if I just click this and add this in. It's just going to load up really quickly. Only thing is, that's a picture of two guys. So let's just go and find a picture of some girls. Let's just go for these girls doing some core on a step. Add that in. Let's see what it looks like. There you go. That looks perfect. Next, we're going to go to primary text. Now, the primary text is the text that shows above the image, okay? So if you haven't already got a text, here is some text that you can use right away. So I'm looking for ladies in and around Cardiff for our next 6 weeks ladies only transformation program, okay? This is the first thing that appears, and this is what we call a text above the fold. This is before they have to press the see more button. So it's calling out to ladies in and around Cardiff for our 6-week program. What I could do here to make it even more stand out to ladies, I'm looking for, and we'll just put over 30s ladies. So right away now, people who are looking at this, and we're targeting just ladies over 30, this is letting them know that this advert is specifically for them, because it's telling them that we're looking for over 30s ladies in and around Cardiff. So instantly it's telling them that they're looking at an advert that is specific for them. Then it tells them a little bit about the program, and it tells them exactly what they need to do from there. So let me just move me out of the way. Let's see if we can get rid of this box. This is just Facebook. So sometimes, as you can see here, it's saying reach might be low because there's too much text in the image, okay? That was the text on the image before this. Facebook do have these issues sometimes that it's slower updating. So we've put a new image in and there's no text in here at all, but Facebook hasn't updated. So if this is an issue, maybe just try and refresh. And hopefully that box will have disappeared. So as it loads up now really quickly. Still there. So it will disappear eventually because they'll know that there's no text in this image at all and it will just disappear. But again, sometimes it's just Facebook taking their time just to update things. So far we've added the image in and we're really happy with the image. We've put the copy in and I know this is a copy that's going to work, so I'm going to be good and happy with this. Next we've got headline. For the headline, I like to take almost the exact same headline from the top. So I'm looking for over 30s ladies in and around Cardiff. Copy that, scroll down to where it says headline, and we're going to paste that in. So that headline pops up just here at the bottom. So we've got the text, we've got the image or video, and then we've got the headline. So if I can maybe just put a few arrows, will that fit? No. So let's just go change this and maybe a little bit. So let's just go over 30s ladies in and around Cardiff and an arrow pointing to sign up. The description, we're going to leave that blank. The display link, though, I want to change that. So the display link is this bit over here, fb.me. I want to change that to say our business website. So it's www.dk9fitness.com. And that's changed. Perfect. Next, we've got sign up. So they're not signing up to buy anything. They're requesting more information, as it says up here. But to request more information, click the link to request more information. So we scroll down, and where it says sign up, we're just going to click learn more. And that's changed now. So they're seeing the ad, it's calling out to specific people. They're seeing some ladies enjoying themselves, having a laugh. It says again, confirming who they are, and the button says learn more. The last thing we need to do is the instant form. This is to add a Facebook lead form to the ad, so when somebody clicks it, it loads it up and they can enter their details in. We're going to click create lead form. New form, scroll down, press next. Just move me out of the way again. So we need to start off with a title. So this is ladies 6 week, and we're going to put today's date, which was the 8th of September. Press enter. Done. Intro, we don't need this on, so let's just turn that off really quickly. So no intro. So the first we've got is the questions. We press the drop down on the questions. The headline is got to be simple. Where should we send you more info? Question mark. So they click the button, this loads up. Where should we send you more info? We've got the name, we've got the email and the name, and the last thing we want to do is press add new question. We're going to scroll down to contact field and we're going to press phone number. So we've got their name, email address and phone number. You can move these up and down, so maybe you might go name first, name, email, phone. You can edit and change them, move them around as you wish. So that is that. We scroll down then, and then we need a privacy policy. So we press a drop down arrow. Now a privacy policy is really important. You can't run a Facebook lead ad without a privacy policy. So if you haven't got a privacy policy already, you're going to click new tab and we're going to start typing privacy policy, privacypolicies.com. We're going to copy that. Let me just press enter so you can see what it looks like really quickly. So this is basically just telling you that you can create a new privacy policy in here. So you need to find the one. So if we click free privacy policy generator, start creating a new privacy policy, and you can just follow it and go from there. The other way of doing it is if you type privacy, and you scroll all the way down to where it says generic. We see this one here. So privacypolicies.com/generic. This loads up a real generic one. We copy this, we go back to Ads Manager, and where it says link URL, we press enter, and that pops up and we're good to go. So far we've got the questions. Where should we send you more information? Name, email, phone. We've got our privacy policy, so if you've already got one, perfect, add that in. If you haven't, head over to privacypolicies.com/generic and add that in. And then the final bit is the thank you screen. So now this is letting them know what's going to happen next. So it could be thank you for your request. So thank you for your request. We're going to go one of the team will be in contact shortly. Until then, come and check out the website. So it could be anything you want. So what we would do usually is we would send people to an application form instead. So we've got an application form loaded up on our website. So what we would do is we would put the application form in. So it'd be like, thank you for your request. The next step is to complete the short application form and tell us a little bit more about yourself. And that then would go in the website link here. Then we'd change this and that would be a complete application form. Something super simple like that. If you haven't got an application form, then you can just send them to your website. So like we've got here, one of the team will be in contact shortly. Until then, come and check out the website. View website. And let's just get the website link up. So let's give it to that. So this is the website. And we press post in there. Now something you have to really consider. You're sending people from Facebook to a website. Now when you're sending people to a website, you have to make sure there's no before and after pictures on this website, or this will get rejected right away. So it's really, really, really important that wherever you're sending them to after they've completed the form, there's no before and after pictures, otherwise it will get rejected. Make sure that's done, really important. Once you've got this and you've decided where you're going to send them, you put the headline in, you put the description, you add the button name, and you put the link. We press save, we press finish. All the boxes are ticked, everybody's happy, and we're now good to go. Let's just load this up quickly. So we've got the text, we've got the image, we've got the little bit that we changed, so the headline, we've got the URL, and we've got the learn more button. Scroll down, we have to make sure the Facebook pixel is also turned on. That's really key for future other trainings that we'll go over moving forwards. Once we've done that, we're good and happy. Let's scroll up and go through it again. Okay, ad set. Let's call this copy 1. So we know The ad set was copy 1 and the ad is called copy 1. So when we do a duplicate of this ad set, we may be creating a different image like we talked about earlier. That would be copy 1, image 2, and this would be copy 1, image 2. So we know copy 1 was the first image and copy 2 is going to be a slightly different one. But again, that's just slightly more advanced stuff. If you're just doing one ad, just go with this. We've got copy 1. We've got the image. We were happy with the image. We know how to change that now. We've also got the primary text. This is the text that goes above the image. We've got the headline, which is just below the image. We've got the display link, which is kind of like your website URL at the bottom. And we changed the call to action to learn more. We've then created the form, collecting the name, email address and phone number, and then we're redirecting them to a specific page after they've completed that, just to let them know that thank you for doing it, basically. So usually we would send them to an application form, but for this example, we're sending them just to the website. Once you've done all that and you've followed all these steps step by step, all we do then is press the big green publish button at the bottom, and Facebook's going to do its thing. So it's 50%, 75%, almost at 100%. So now I'm just going to press this back arrow just here really quickly. Move myself back to the bottom. At the minute it says in preview. So if I go back to the campaign home screen and X all these off, it says it's in review. What that means is Facebook are now going to check the image, the copy, the lead ad form where you're sending people to, and they're checking that you're going by their rules. So if you follow this step by step and you're not sending people to a page where there's before and after pictures, after we've done lead form, your advert will be accepted and will start to run probably within the next half an hour to 2 hours once Facebook have done all their checks. Next thing you need to do, once this has been accepted, Facebook will start running the ad for you. And in this box here where it says results, it will tell you how many lead forms you've collected. And this one will tell you here how much it's cost you per lead form. So as we said earlier, 5 of whatever your currency you want, at least 1. And if you're spending 10 of whatever your currency is, you're wanting at least 2 to 3 lead forms. The next step now is to go and find those lead forms. So we need to go back to Facebook for this. Facebook's loaded up. We then go to your page, DK9 Fitness Cardiff. We're going to just click this link here. So this is your page. What we do then is we click the More button at the top and we press Publishing Tools. Once this page loads up, you scroll down on the left hand side to where it says Form Library. And then we scroll up so we'd find the one that we've just created. So ladies 6 weeks, 8th of September. And all you would do is press the download button. So no leads have come in yet, so we can't do anything because it's pointless downloading because nothing's come in. But for these examples, look, there's an extra couple here. So let's just click the 30th. We press download, download new leads, CSV, Facebook downloads it onto your desktop. You click the link, open it up, and then you can start chasing these leads. Now there is other ways to let yourself know that these leads have landed because Facebook doesn't let you know. Something like Zapier is great for this. You do have to pay for it, but if I find a simple one for you now, Facebook lead to notifications. If I click this one here. So whenever a new lead comes in, Zapier knows that, and now they just add them to my email list. So that is a quick, well, just under half an hour video on how to set up your first ever lead ads, Facebook ads. If you've got any questions on this, make sure you do comment below this video and let me know if there's any areas you're struggling with, any little bits that you need more help with. Just comment below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do like and you subscribe to the channel. I'll speak to you all next week for another training. Cheers.